What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the 5 stocks that I'm most interested in buying, and I really hope that I get the opportunity to buy this year, so let's talk about it. Before I start this video, I just want to ask you if you can don't be weird and don't like it, don't be weird and click off and not like it, and subscribe. Subscribe to see more stock related content and for more finance content. Okay, so before we get started into this video, I just want to say I'm not going to deep dive into these stocks. I'm not going to tell you my whole thesis on these stocks because we'll be here for 5 hours. I'm not going to get too much into nitty-gritty into the numbers. We're just going to talk very briefly about the stocks and why I love the stocks and how I hope to buy them in the future. Okay, so the first one's Amazon. Amazon is a stock I think we all love and we all know. The reason why I want to buy Amazon is because I drive down street and I see Amazon Prime boxes on people's garbage cans all the time. I think everyone loves Amazon, and I think Amazon will continue to grow in the future. I think their net profits, I think their margins will become larger. I think their free cash flow will continue to go up. I know it went down in the last few years because they spent so much on investing in themselves, and that's okay. The fundamentals on paper, they don't look the greatest. Like their ROIC is I think 8.9. Their debt is kind of a little scary, but just things like that where if you look at Amazon on paper, it doesn't look like the greatest deal out there. But the reason why I want to buy Amazon is because I think this company is building a huge moat, a huge brand. So I think they're going to have some sort of monopoly in the future. For example, do I think Best Buy is going to be here in the next 10 years? I don't know. Do I think Amazon is going to be here in the next 10 years? Yes. I think Best Buy has a huge competition, which is Amazon. I think in 10 years, I think people are just going to go on the internet and just go buy something and it'll be here in the next hour or two. Why go to a store and waste gas money and waste time and be stuck in traffic when you can just order something off Amazon and it's here in 1 to 2 hours, right? It's just so much easier, and I think the more time develops, I think Amazon will continue to be bigger and bigger and bigger, and they'll continue to take market share. I've been interested in Amazon for a very long time, actually, for 2 years now, and I think it's been overvalued for a very long time. I think COVID, it just made the stock look like it was going to grow 50+% for the next 10 years. I don't think that's possible. Analysts have it growing 26%. I don't know if it's going to do that either in the next 5 years. I think that's pretty bullish. Margins are pretty low, but I think over time, because Amazon is investing so much into themselves, I think over time their margins will increase, and I think over time the stock will look more like a deal. Right now, I don't think Amazon is a buy right now. I believe it's trading at $96. Under $75, I would love to own this stock. I think under $80 is fair, but I think under $75 is when I really start to buy. And under 70 is when I really buy heavy. I don't think Amazon will go there because there's 10,000 stocks in the stock market, right? So you have to be really sure on the stocks that you have to buy. So I think Amazon under $75 is a for sure thing. And if I'm a long-term investor, I invest in stocks for 5 to 10 years out. And I think if I buy that stock, even today at $90, I think it's a good chance you'll make a good portion of money in the future. So the next stock up is Apple. Apple is, again, a stock we all know. I don't like to invest in small cap companies. Not that you can't make a lot of money from those companies. It's just I like to buy companies that already have great fundamentals and are established already. Everyone loves Apple. I think Apple has their own ecosystem. It's so easy for me to text off my computer, off my phone, off my watch, off my iPad, off my computer, off my laptop, things like that, right? I think it's so easy to use, and I think that's why people love it. And it's so comparable to headphones and comparable to Mac and phone and laptop. I think it's such a great ecosystem, and I think Apple has one of the greatest brands out there. I think Apple has so much power, it's incredible. I know that Apple has ruined Meta's short-term business. With Meta, they can't really advertise like they used to on Apple products because Apple took that away. Even on the App Store, Apple takes a percentage of each purchase off the App Store, etc., etc., etc. Apple has so much power because everyone uses their products. Everyone uses their App Store, right? So everyone wants their product to be on Apple, and Apple, as a powerful company, they know that and